Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, the 10th of November, 2020, time 9:40 a.m. Central Time. So as the market's going on this morning, and I'm watching what's going on, the rotation continues out of the NASDAQ into the old-fashioned Dow stocks, and mixed bag in the S&P because some of the NASDAQ stocks and the high-tech stocks, they make up the S&P as well. As for the metal markets, they're trying to find their footing in the 1860 level in the gold market, which is fairly important if you take a look at some of the longer term charts. The silver market around the 2400 level is trying to find its bearing. When you come over here and you take a look quickly at what's going on in the dollar versus the foreign currencies, we have stability, and the dollar's not getting super strong here, which I think is important because a lot of people think, as I do, that the next path for the dollar is to the downside. In the bonds and notes, it's stability. If you look at what's going on in the energy markets, the idea there, and I think that it'll keep a bid in the market, is the simple fact that we're getting a virus. Moderna is, I think it's Moderna, they are supposed to be releasing their findings soon, and I'm assuming that'll be as positive as we saw come out with the Pfizer. If you look at the grain markets, they're trying to get their footing. So it's the day after, and in the day after, markets start looking and going, they thought last night what was going on. There's light at the end of the tunnel. That doesn't just happen tomorrow. Dr. Fauci said, and maybe we should come to that because he did say, and I'll point to the bottom one here, that it's possible that people will start getting their first flu shot sometime in December. That's just weeks away. I'm not saying December 1st, but it is the 10th already of November. When we look at the economic data, no matter how you're going to look at this data, you have to take it in the light that now you have a vaccine that is very viable. And that changes everything you saw here from one's perspective. You can see that the retail sales down a fraction, but better when you compare it to the first last month in the first week of November versus 2019 and the first week ending November 7th. So not bad there, but down a little bit. The NFI business index flat. I'll bet that pops right now. The Conference Board Online Help Wanted Index, 1084 versus 1059. If it's good now, what's it going to be is we now know that restaurants are going to be able to reopen, other things. Now, I'm not saying January 1st this is reopening and you're going out for New Year's Eve. I'm not saying you're going to your family for Christmas. Please understand that. And that's what the market is telling you too. When you're looking at these prices, this is going to take some time. Could it take the first half of the year? Yeah. But, and remember, you got to get out all these doses, get people to get shots that are roughly 3 weeks apart. During that time, are they still contagious? Are people going to say, no, I don't want to take it. I want to see how other people get it. But build this into your psyche that we're in the transition. And in the transition, the light at the end of the tunnel finally is showing. And that is what the market's doing, and the rotation and the assets one holds and the amounts that they hold is happening. I don't think people are just going to dump all their tech stocks, for example. Now, as I told you yesterday, I'm going to do a special report this afternoon on silver. It's not out yet. I haven't even created it yet. I've already done it in my head, so I know very much where I'm at. It's going to cover the silver market. I'm going to try to give you some price counts with it, seasonal charts to the best of my ability, monthly, weekly, daily. I'm even going to cover in it for you the SLV, so I'll give you an idea as to what I see in that as well as what I see in the futures. How do you get to this? Simple. You're going to go to our website. Under research, it'll be there. It'll be there in the afternoon. So be ready for that. Check back maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon Central Time. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day. I'll see you all later today.